No coward soul is mine. No coward soul is mine. No trembler in the world's storm-troubled sphere. I see heaven's glory shine, and faith shines equal, arming me from fear. O God, within my breast, almighty, ever-present deity, life that in me hath rest, as I undying life have power in thee. Vain are the thousand creeds that move men's hearts, unutterably vain, worthless as withered weeds, or idlest froth amid the boundless main. To awaken doubt in one holding so fast by thy infinity, so surely anchored on thy steadfast rock of immortality. With wide embracing love, thy spirit animates eternal years, pervades and broods above, changes, sustains, dissolves, creates, and rears. Through earth and moon were gone, and suns and universes ceased to be, and thou wert left alone, every existence would exist in thee. There is not the room for death, nor atom that his might could render void, since thou art being and breath, and what thou art may never be destroyed. That's the poem, No Coward Soul is Mine. They read that at Emily Dickinson's funeral. May have been a favorite of Emily's, in fact. I think Higginson read it there. Did you like it?
She read it?
What?
No, she didn't. Huh?
She read it.
To where?
Emily read it, and it was read at her funeral. It's Charlotte Bronte. It's Emily Bronte.
Liked.
What?
She liked it.
She liked it. It's got immortality in it. You want to read it again, or? No. Next poem. In the earth, thou shalt be laid. In the earth, thou shalt be laid, a grey stone standing over thee, black mould beneath thee spread, and black mould to cover thee. Well, there is rest there, so fast come thy prophecy. The time when my sunny hair shall with grass roots twined be, but cold, cold is that resting place, shut out from joy and liberty, and all who loved thy living face will shrink from its gloom and thee. Not so, here the world is cheer and sworn, friends fall from me, but there they'll own me still and prize my memory. Farewell then, all that love, all that deep sympathy, sleep on. Heaven laughs above, earth never misses thee. Turf sod and tombstone drear, part human company, one heart broke only there, that heart was worthy thee. Well, she's not bad. Plus she rhymes. It is too late to call thee now. Do you think it's too early or too late to call Sonia? What about Sonia? We're gonna text her? It is too late to call Sonia. No, it's too late to call thee now. It is too late to call thee now. I will not nurse that dream again, for every joy that lit my brow will bring its after-storm of pain. Besides, the mist is half withdrawn, the barren mountainside lies bare in sunshine waking morn. Paint no more golden visions there. Yet ever in my grateful breast thy darling shade shall cherished be, for God alone doth know how blessed my early years have been in thee. And a poem. 'Tis moonlight, summer moonlight. 'Tis moonlight, summer moonlight, all soft and still and fair. The solemn hour of midnight breathes sweet thoughts everywhere. But most where trees are sending their breezy boughs on high, or stooping low are lending as shelter from the sky. And there in those wild bowers a lovely form is laid. Green grass and dew steeped flowers wave gently round her head. If grief for grief could touch thee, if grief for grief could touch thee, if answering woe for woe, if any ruth could melt thee, come to me now. I cannot be more lonely, more drear I cannot be. My worn heart throbs so wildly, 'twill break for thee. And when the world despises, when heaven repels my prayer, will not mine angel comfort, mine idol hear? Yes, for the tears I poured by all my hours of pain, oh, I shall surely win thee, beloved, again. Remembrance. Cold in the earth and the deep snow piled above thee. Far, far removed, cold in the dreary grave, have I forgot my only love, to love thee, severed at last by time's all-severing wave? Now when alone do my thoughts no longer hover over the mountains on that northern shore, resting thy wings where heath and fern leaves cover thy noble heart forever, evermore. Cold in the earth in 15 wild Decembers, from those brown hills have melted into spring. Faithful indeed is the spirit that remembers, after such years of change and suffering. Sweet love of youth, forgive if I forget thee, while the world's tide is bearing me along. Other desires and other hopes beset me, hopes which obscure but cannot do thee wrong. No longer light has lightened up my heaven, no second morn has ever shone for me. All my life's bliss from thy dear life was given, and all my life's bliss is in the grave with thee. But when the days of golden dreams have perished, and even despair was powerless to destroy, then did I learn how existence could be cherished, strengthened and fed without the aid of joy. Then did I check the tears of useless passion, weaned my young soul from yearning after thine, sternly denied its burning wish to hasten down to that tomb already more than mine. And even yet I dare not let it languish, dare not indulge in memory's rapturous pain, once drinking deep of that divinest anguish. How could I seek the empty world again? Very nice. I'm going to read Emily's favorite poem again.
The end of this?
The end of that one? Oh,
Only just one.
yeah, the end of that one was a good one. The last three stanzas. But when the days of golden dreams have perished, and even despair was powerless to destroy, then did I learn how existence could be cherished, strengthened, and fed without the aid of joy. Then did I check the tears of useless passion, wean my young soul from yearning after thine, sternly denied its burning wish to hasten down to that tomb already more than mine. And even yet I dare not let it languish, dare not indulge in memory's rapturous pain. Once drinking deep of that divinest anguish, how could I seek the empty world again? You want the whole poem again? That's a nice one. Here's Emily's. No coward soul is mine, no trembler in the world's storm-troubled sphere. I see heaven's glory shine, and faith shines equal, arming me from fear. O God within my breast, almighty ever-present deity, life that in me hath rest. As I, undying life, have power in thee, vain are the thousand creeds that move men's hearts unutterably vain, worthless as withered weeds, or idlest froth amid the boundless main. To waken doubt in one, holding so fast by thy infinity, so surely anchored on the steadfast rock of immortality. With wide embracing love, thy spirit animates eternal years, pervades and broods above, changes, sustains, dissolves, creates, and rears. Through earth and moon were gone, and sun and universes ceased to be, and thou wert left alone. Every existence would exist in thee. There is not room for death, nor atom that his might could render void, since thou art being and breath, and what thou art may never be destroyed. That was read by Higginson at Emily Dickinson's funeral. This is the poetry of Emily Bronte, who incidentally is born 2 years before Emily Dickinson, 1818. She didn't live long, dear. My goodness. She wrote Wuthering Heights.
How long she lived?
To 48. My goodness. Strange, huh? 30 years. We were reading from the poetry of Emily Bronte, who is liked by Emily Dickinson. And her poem this was a favorite poem, and that poem was read at Emily Dickinson's funeral by Higginson. And we finished reading Emily Dickinson. So this is a goodbye poem.